So who wants to go first?
You.
What subject do you think prepares you most, like
AP
everything?
English.
AP and comp, definitely.
Absolutely
Mhm.
that. Probably not anything else.
Probably maybe anatomy.
Just for college.
Anatomy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah,
anatomy.
anatomy. That's a
Just
big
for
one.
Anatomy
college.
helped me like figure out like a bunch of studying methods and stuff. But like AP is like college work at a college, like I guess like the timeline it follows like what a college would follow. So we're not getting like babied or anything because we're high schoolers. It feels like a college class.
Yeah, like it truly prepared you for
And
life,
like the writing,
outside of
like
being babied.
like the writing parts like helped me with my papers for all my other classes too. So it just carries over a lot. What was your favorite memory from the school year?
I don't exactly know if I have a favorite memory, but the only memory that I still remember is when I fell in front of Mr. Unger skipping stairs going down to lunch. That memory always just comes into my head, and it just like
That's your favorite one,
me.
Katie?
That's my favorite one.
No, my favorite memory is every day in AP with Katie because
Okay,
it was always
Zoe.
something else. Wouldn't want to be table partners with anyone else, Katie.
My favorite memory was probably winning third round at basketball, probably. It was me and my team, and in the student section, obviously the crowd was like everything. So,
Me.
Zoe.
But yeah, Zoe, AP was definitely like, it always was my most happiest moment of the day. It was at the end of the day. It really just brought everything to a close. Like it just
Except
made
for the days when
me.
we cried.
Yeah, there was a lot of crying in
Those
AP
were
this
also
year.
happy
Lots of
days because we
crying.
got extensions.
Who was leading? We kept a scoreboard of who cried the most in AP.
I think I won.
You know who? You think you won, Joe? You think you
I
won,
did.
Joe?
I think I won.
Katie
was
pretty close.
pitching up there.
Yeah.
I cried a lot too. I feel like we were all like at the top, so we were all winning basically.
We all won the crying competition in AP.
Me and Katie cried a lot in secret. Like we'd kind of just look over and one of us was crying. Favorite memories when Bill did that dance thing.
Oh my god, yeah.
That honestly tops winning third round. I'm just gonna say it. Bill doing, you guys didn't even get like the first part of it.
The
like
first
I'm
one?
the only one
did
who
it
saw
again.
that. I'm the only
That was
me and Michael were the only people who saw that. And then yeah, I made him do it for everyone else.
If you were in charge of planning a concert for the school, which artist would you choose to bring?
Do I want to go with depression or happiness?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like
for the whole school?
Yeah, like the whole school.
Would anyone disagree with like Harry Styles coming to the school? Like if they did, honestly,
the boys would see. Like if I had to please people, I would pick country because our school is so.
Like Sam Hunt
or like Morgan Wallen.
Yes.
No one would be mad about Morgan Wallen.
No.
But personally, I would not do that.
Personally, I would also not do that. But if we're pleasing everyone, then I would probably agree with you.
I'm a country person. Like I do like me some country music.
Well, I do too, but
I do
that's
too,
not
but like it wouldn't be my concert choice.
Yeah, exactly.
True. What was your favorite TV show or movie in high school?
I watched a lot in middle school, and I don't really.
High school, you don't have time for anything.
Yeah, but I also like my recent one, like probably the past 2 years, probably All American. I binge watched that really fast. But like overall, One Tree Hill or Vampire Diaries, probably.
So I have two different ones. Not reality. Not reality, The Vampire Diaries. Reality, Are You the One? Forever.
Are You the One? Yes.
At the top.
I'm so
Why
glad
do I feel like someone's gonna like write Tiger or say Tiger King?
If they say Tiger King, they're lying.
It was a good show, but like it didn't like it was like I watched it one day sort of thing.
I never watched it.
Katie, what's yours?
Tiger King.
I agree with you for the whole. No, I agree with you for the whole Vampire Diaries. Like, I have watched all seasons on Netflix like 4 to 5 times.
Yep.
Like, it's a show that I will never get tired of. But then again, I get always like I'm now starting to watch other TV shows that I wouldn't have time to do, and I'm just really finding out like I like the stupid mystery ones. Like like the movies or TV shows where you know what's gonna happen, but you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yes. Give me an example though, so I can watch it later.
Well, right now I'm
Outer
watching
Banks,
Bates
Zoe.
Motel.
Outer Banks.
See, Bates Motel I've always seen. And Outer Banks, I was gonna watch it, but I was gonna watch it with Hannah, but then Hannah's saving it for Kiernan,
Yeah.
so I guess I'll just watch it alone.
No, yeah, because I told her to watch it too. It's really good. I've watched. There's only 10 episodes in one season so far, but you'll watch it so fast.
Yeah, well, I'm still watching Grey's, and then I just took a break to watch Too Hot to Handle, which was
Is that good?
interesting.
Like, I also like Grey's Anatomy. Like, I could watch that a lot because I like hearing about the medical stuff. Like,
Yeah.
being like, ooh, I'm so smart because I sort of understand what they're saying.
This one's kind of juicy. Should I ask this one? Am I gonna start?
Yeah,
Okay.
get juicy.
Okay, this is not that juicy. I'm just like, who was your favorite staff member?
Who was your favorite what?
Staff member. Yeah.
Staff member?
Like, teacher or staff?
Okay.
Both.
Well,
I have like two answers. 2 to 3.
Yeah,
I have
same.
like 3. Is that
I don't know.
allowed?
I don't want to start.
I'll start. Okay. So one of my favorite staff members is Nurse Megan, obviously, because I don't know, she's helped me through a lot. And it's not just like when I actually need like medical attention, it's literally everything in between. She checks on me like all the time. Like it's definitely someone I'm gonna see myself having a good relationship with after high school.
Like,
So
there was definitely just a lot of people who were there for me. Like, a lot of teachers. Like, I don't think I really have a favorite. Like, I have just a lot of teachers I can trust. It's hard to just put a limit on people who have been there for you, who know your parents. Like, basically, of course, everybody knew my mom. Everybody knows my family. So it's like, it also makes it easier to bond with people.
They like moved across the world. Bergen, he was one of my favorites. Also, Mrs. Patnod, she's always
I
so
would say the
nice.
same as Patnod too.
And she knows how like to help you like pass just like English. Like if I'm crying, she'll help us out.
She can help
Like,
our emotions.
Yes.
One time after school, I remember I missed a couple days, and I asked her if I could come after school because my 5th hour at the time was filled with Pfizer time. And she stayed with me for almost 2 hours after school. Not even like we covered the things that I missed, obviously, but like she just talked to me about life and everything, and it was it was nice. I don't remember like I don't know. It's like she completely went out of her way, and like when like she stayed so late at school, which I know. I mean, if after staying there all day, no one really wants to stay there for another 2 hours. But she stayed there just to like make sure I was okay and everything. And like Miss Gritzner too. I remember one time I was really, really upset.
Me too.
during no, it was sophomore year. So I got a detention for tardies, and I was really upset. I was so upset, and I was crying. I was bawling. And I remember she came in and she checked on me and made sure I was okay before she left. So.
Because I guess
that.
if I had to choose one, like Miss Patnod, like all the times I had for SOS, and I was just able to go into Miss Patnod's room to cut up things for Mrs. Erickson. It was really just nice because it was her prep time, so she was either busy or not. But like, if she wasn't as busy, we'd have some really deep conversations, and she was just there for me. She was there for me to hear my troubles, and when I wanted to cry because I didn't get my AP homework done, or just all that kind of stuff. And it just got serious. Like, she was one of those teachers which I could talk to on a deep level, and who I also had like 4 times in the day. So like she knew a lot of stuff about me because I was always in her classroom.
Like I feel like I have another favorite, but that's like it's so hard to like just pick one because like I feel like the staff can really connect with a lot of students. Like another one of mine would probably be Mr. Wiley because he was my coach for 4 years. And so I mean a lot of my my favorite memory of this year was literally basketball, so it's hard for me not to feel like he's one of my favorite staff members when he taught me so much through basketball and obviously class. But your turn.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Okay, so hopefully in 10 years, I'm obviously graduating from college, living, or I guess living in a bigger city. I love Decatur and I love the community here. I just feel like I need to branch out a little bit more and maybe I'll return home eventually. So I want to be in a bigger city. Let's see, I'm 27. Maybe I'll be married. We don't know. I'm not really planning on it. Like, I guess I'm not really basing that off my age. And I just want to be happy where I'm at with my job and my life and where I'm living.
As much as like Danielle, how you were saying, like Elkader is a nice town and all, but like I feel like if you've been here for so long, it's nice to get out and then if someday come back, but to get out while you can, sort of thing, and figure out who you are as a person instead of as a community.
It's hard
But
to grow when everyone here knows you. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying?
Like sometimes you sort of just want to be by yourself, if that makes sense, and start new. And how I see myself in 10 years, it's hopefully being successful vet tech, helping animals, possibly with a husband, who knows. But let's just start at the first step and get someone to like me. But I also think that I'm gonna have a lot of animals because of how much I love animals, like dogs, cats, a big truck so I can carry them all with me everywhere. Like
I love
truck?
you.
What kind of truck?
Like, what kind of truck we talking about?
Yeah, we're gonna.
just a good kind of truck where all my puppies or all my dogs can be there and not step on me. Maybe a minivan, but all the windows have to open.
You're so oddly specific. A minivan.
But all the windows have to open.
Okay, well, Zoe, what's yours?
Obviously, married to Joe Burrow. No, I'm just kidding. But I am planning on graduating college, moving possibly to Kansas City. I like their hospital and the area. And, just being a nurse, living,
God bless you, Zoe.
I guess
life by the second.
It kind of goes with it. Maybe we should talk about like what our plans are after high school. I guess like if they don't know.
Reality TV show.
So,
my family.
Zoe's going on a reality TV show.
I'm making
Hopefully,
one.
Oh, you're making one.
Yeah. You guys would be
God bless you, Zoe.
No, I don't want to be on it because I already have a plan and I'm going to date it. I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to Iowa for criminology. Right now, I'm double majoring in criminology and psychology, but it depends. I might change to just majoring in criminology, minor in psychology. Either way, that's the plan. And, my dream job is like a behavior analysis, like criminal mind stuff, but we'll see where it takes me.
My plan is to go to Iowa State and be a vet tech because they just have a really good vet tech program. And I just love animals. And when my cats got fixed, I was able to be there for the surgery. So I like understood because they knew that I wanted to be a vet tech, and to see it firsthand, it really helped me understand like, hey, like I am I'm a significant person, or I have a significance or importance to
opinion. Yeah.
So you want to do small animals?
I don't know. It all depends on where I go, but it's easier to probably learn both small and large because I am in Iowa. There's a lot of farmers and all that stuff, so it's good
So
to
you plan on living in Iowa? In Iowa after you
probably, because I want to be able to be close to my sister and my grandma and my family, because basically all of my family at least live in Iowa, because we would have those Christmases and all that stuff, and I would want my kids to grow up with their cousins and all that stuff.
So in the future, my plans are undecided. I know I'm going for nursing, but I don't know Kirkwood or DMAC. If I go to DMAC, I can live with my dad for a while, which I haven't like really gone to do in like 15 years. So that'd be cool. And I wouldn't have to pay for housing or anything like that. But also maybe Kirkwood. It's like closer to all my friends and that kind of stuff. And it'd be more of like the college life. And like I would live in apartments and stuff. So yeah, I just don't know yet. But for sure nursing.
Senior year in 3 words. Describe it.
Exciting, overwhelming, and short. I guess that's what I would say.
Unpredictable.
Wow.
Big girl
There's
words.
There's one word, 1 out of 3.
School and notebook.
Okay, Katie, your turn.
Honestly,
I don't think I ever used a notebook this year, so I don't know why I said that.
I don't know why you said notebook either.
Honestly, yeah, unpredictable and disappointing and sad.
If you could change one school rule, what would it be?
What?
If you could change one school rule, what would it be? I know mine. I would make lunch open campus.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the biggest one I would do. Probably.
Can you imagine how many people would leave school just to get like Subway or treats or Drew's?
Well, you see, I kind of finessed the system anyway and always got Subway and treats anyway. I mean, I could do it without finessing the system then.
Zoe, do you want to go next?
I mean, I'd have to agree with Danielle on that one.
Mine would be, honestly, I feel like seniors should be able to leave whenever they want because we have so much on our plate during our senior year.
So basically, seniors don't have attendance.
Seniors get to do whatever they want.
Seniors don't have to come to school at all.
Oh.
But we have to go to school to get credit.
Yes, so like you go for 15 minutes and leave, and that's fine.
Yeah,
only if you're having like a really, really bad day. Like if you're just fully stressed and like being at school just makes it worse, you just you have the choice to just up and leave.
I mean, don't we already have that? If your parents call in?
Like if your parents call, but sometimes parents are not okay with like the whole like
yeah.
I'm really over the school day.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing my mom and dad are.
Yeah,
but also the whole teacher gets to decide what their classroom expectations are.
Katie really wants to control the whole school, is what she's getting at. Katie wants to control everything.
I'm a very controlling person when it comes to what I'm involved in. Because if I'm spending around 8 hours a day in a building, I want to have choice and decisions in what I do. It's a free dang country.
Oh my gosh.
That escalated.
We went from having open lunch to controlling the entire school.
Ever be one, because I am in control of a place when I am in there for more than 8 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so
Zoe.
This one. So like on your way to school, walk or drive, because you probably listen to music. What's your go-to song for when you're on your way to school because you know you're about to be stuck in that place for 8 hours?
So
let me look at my playlist.
What I'm listening to at the moment.
Because like I haven't been to school in a while.
Honestly, for me, anything that was, I listened to a lot of Michael Bublé before going to school. Because he hits my heart, and also like it just makes me depressed that I have to go.
Okay. So like, it depends on what I'm listening to at the time.
Yeah.
So, like one of my favorite songs all time, "Magic in the Hamptons."
That'll lift your mood a little bit before going to school.
Yeah, and like Peach Jam. Those are like some of my favorite songs all time. So how are those? I'm just one, like, what's a playlist? What's your playlist?
I just put my playlist on shuffle.
My current jams, or probably some like it's emo season, boys.
So I have
pretty
mine is
cool.
my current bops, and then
Yeah.
it's my all-time favorite slappers.
My all-time favorite boppers. That's what it's called.
No, my all-time favorite slappers.
Oh, I thought you said boppers. That's even worse.
Those are my favorite songs of all time. All my playlists have really bad names, like really weird names to them because I think it's funny. So
Same. Me too.
okay, it's my turn, isn't it? Okay, what is your biggest accomplishment throughout high school, or like not like related to high school, just throughout your years that you were in high school? I guess.
I'm not really proud of anything I did.
I would have to say graduating without even going
We
to
haven't
school
done that
the
yet.
past couple
We
months.
haven't done that yet.
That's
my mom's
actually
in
really good
cheerleading.
one to say. Like, I didn't even go to school the past couple months, and I'm still graduating.
That's kind of a flex.
That is a good
That's
one,
flexing.
yeah.
We haven't gone to school in literally 2 months, and we're still graduating.
Yeah. How's it feel?
Guys,
How's
we
it
won
feel?
Powder Puff for 3
Oh,
years in a
yes.
row.
out of
we
4
won
years.
Powder Puff 3 years.
And float building.
And,
then we got our
and this last year, our boys won
senior sweep.
Ironman after they have not won a single game their entire high school career. But we won it this year.
Senior year was literally just like, senior year homecoming was like perfect. Like regarding to the games that we played, not the
Yeah, I'd have to say my biggest accomplishment is our hallway for Christmas hallway decorating. Fine. That was so good. We did so good on that.
Even though we didn't really try.
I wasn't there, but
it was only me, Kira, and
the
Hannah.
two people who were there did so good.
So you were one of the only class officers that didn't show up. That's
because I know I had something serious that day. I think it was at my dad's house or something.
No, I know exactly where you were. You with Riley at Culver's. Nice try.
Was I?
Yes, you were.
I do not believe so. No, just kidding. Your vice president would never.
Yeah, vice president.
I looked up juicy questions.
Oh, lovely.
So did I.
Oh, lovely.
What does your crush look like? No, I'm just kidding. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Okay, let's see.
Bees himself.
Weird, loud, obnoxious noises is actually one of mine. Like when they make a noise that literally had nothing to do with anything, did not add anything to a conversation or anything at all.
Honestly, I do that though sometimes.
I know someone who does that.
Like when I'm bored in my house, like literally just today, I was walking around my house. I just did a little scream for no reason, just to fill some silence. And I'm just like, oh my God, Mom, I'm so sorry.
Why? You could feel that time, little like silence with like a TV show music. Why are you screaming, Katie?
Mom was watching Chops, so I'm just like, ah, and I just screamed.
I love that reenactment. Thank you.
My biggest pet peeve is just styrofoam.
Oh my
Do not touch styrofoam. Do not rub styrofoam against other styrofoam. Do not make a noise with styrofoam. Putting styrofoam in your mouth, gross. Don't drink out of styrofoam cups.
Oh yeah.
And napkins. The feeling of like napkins from like Dairy Queen or McDonald's or something like that. I just can't do that. And
you know what, Zoe, this is gonna bring it back to like when we used to play at the blacktop every day, but when long nails scratch a basketball. So gross. Or
my
like
sister's an issue with that too.
Against like tin. Oh, gross. No.
Yeah, I hate like unless if someone else is doing it, it sort of just bothers me. But the scraping of a spoon on a bowl or something, like I yelled at my mom yesterday. She was trying to eat some soup, and like I'm just like, Mom, stop! Like, finish it.
Okay, should we do one more round of questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it your best question yet. I don't leave crying. I don't want it.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Flying.
Reading people's minds. I know I would regret
the
second after I chose that power, because then I would slowly begin to like be very upset, because I'm sure what people are thinking, like, you don't say it. That's like the point of thinking. Like everyone thinks nasty things every now and then, like rude things. You know what I mean? No,
that's why I said I don't want that, because Like I wouldn't like I would regret it so fast.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
would be like, mental health would not be doing well for anyone if that happened.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
that would
you're right.
definitely be bad. And I guess if I am between flying and invisibility or something like that. Like, but then again, invisibility, I feel like that's too much of a stalking sort of thing. Like, I could be anywhere and you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Then you wouldn't even have to read their minds. You just like,
Flying, I feel like you guys would literally never see me again. I would literally be everywhere. So,
true, yeah.
like, I would
Like
travel literally
flying,
anywhere.
if I could fly, I would go wherever I want to go.
Exactly.
Like, I'd be Supermaning everywhere.
What are you gonna miss most after high school?
AP.
Really? I will not miss the class itself. I will miss the people
Like
in
the people.
inside the class.
yeah.
Like the people within the class. Like, just our group of misfits and like totally different cliques and everything. Like, but when it comes to that class, we are together and we have fun.
That was very well put, Katie.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That was beautiful.
Mine would probably be my go.
No, you go. You were starting.
No, you go. No, you go.
I
Go.
will just miss like all of the people. Like I don't get along with everyone, but like when you're in school
Mhm.
together, you have study halls. I feel like you can just talk to anyone, instead
Literally just
like
the
everyone
social aspect of it.
yeah. And in college, it's kind of like restarting, like new people, new classes.
Mhm.
It's like going to a new, like it is going to a new school, but like scary.
Literally being the underdog all over again.
Yeah.
I would probably say my family because I have a huge family, so probably my family or like my underclassmen friends because I made a lot in the last year. I guess it's just because like when you're a senior, you're like the leaders and like in charge of a lot of things. So a lot of people look up to you and talk to you about things. So like I'm gonna miss my underclassmen friends. And I miss basketball, of course, and just like the environment surrounding like stuff like that, like the student sections and just like the support from the community and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely like the underclassmen that I've been there over and over again. Like, I'm not going to be there for them in the way that I want to be or the way they want me to be. Like, Brittany, I'm going to miss her. She doesn't want me to leave, but, it's time. And so it has to happen.